The untold truth of what really happened to American Chopper star Paul Teutul Sr.? You don't know about his secret truth. When American Chopper debuted in 2003, it became a hit as much for the interplay between the members of the Teutul family, Paul Sr., Paul Jr., and Mikey, as it did for the work they did on custom-built motorcycles. The original series ran for 200-plus episodes and countless arguments, spawning numerous memes and several spin-offs and revivals over the years. Paul Teutul Sr. spent an entire decade in people's homes as the star of Discovery Channel's American Choppered reality series, which brought the world of Orange County choppers to the small screen from 2002 until 2012. When the series concluded, he moved to CMT with a short-lived reboot show called Orange County Choppers, and in 2018, after a highly controversial hiatus, he was back on Discovery as part of the American Chopper rebooted series. Originally inspired to enter the biker world by iconic films such as 1969's Easy Rider and 1953's The Wild One, Teutul founded Orange County Choppers in 1999 and rose to fame by designing and building custom motorcycles with his sons, Paul Teutul Jr. and Mikey Teutul. Their father-son relationships were always dramatic, but those family ties seemed to worsen as their fame and fortunes increased. Though the show made Senior a household name, it also landed him in a lot of hot water with the courts, and though he made it back on the air for a time, this chop shop paterfamilias still has a lot on the line. The American Chopper father and son reunion bombed. Despite the animosity between Paul Teutul Sr. and Jr., hope sprang eternal that the two would patch up their differences and share some scenery in front of the cameras. In 2020, that opportunity presented itself with The Last Ride, a special episode of The American Chopper, in which the premise would see the twosome work together on a bike build in their old New York building, slated for demolition at the time. It would be their first collaboration in 12 years, something the younger Teutul eagerly anticipated. I was pushing for this for a long time, Paul Jr. said to the New York Post. And my father wasn't really interested for his own reasons, but nobody is getting any younger. It's been over 10 years and I just thought I would like to build a bike with my father again, if we could. The episode started auspiciously enough, with father and son visiting their old facility and rekindling memories, but when Paul Jr. suggested creating a new bike together, Pops was reticent. From that point, the experience ignited their old feud once again as the two haggled over the design of the custom bike, commissioned by roofing and siding manufacturer ABC Supply Company. I really didn't want to do the build, because I was afraid, again, that it was gonna affect our relationship, just said Paul Sr. to Yahoo Entertainment. And I do believe, it didn't help our relationship. Paul Teutul Sr. turned down his son's wedding invitation. Weddings are traditionally an opportunity for family members to put aside their differences and come together to celebrate. But when Paul Teutul Jr. said I do to Rachel Biester in August 2010, he and his father simply couldn't come to terms. This may sound shocking until you recall that Paul Teutul Sr. actually sued his son in December 2009 over stock options from their motorcycle business. When the couple exchanged vows at New Jersey's Bonnet Island estate, the father of the groom was nowhere to be seen. According to TMZ, the American Chopper's patriarch was invited to the lavish ceremony, which included a whopping 6-tier wedding cake and $28,000 worth of flowers, but chose to hold a grudge instead. It's always sad when a father doesn't come to his own son's wedding, but I still love him, Jr. told TMZ. The truth of the matter is it was an absolutely perfect day, and I wouldn't have changed anything. Despite their oil and water antics, these two became co-stars once more when the Discovery Channel revived the American Chopper series in 2018. I don't want it to work for my father anymore, Jr. said on the show. But I certainly want more of a relationship, and that's what's important to me. Paul Teutul Sr. chose to die, but was saved by a promise. On January 7, 1985, I decided that I'd either have to sober up or die. I chose to die. That was the startling confession Paul Teutul Sr. made in his 2009 motivational memoir, The Ride of a Lifetime, Doing Business the Orange County Choppers Way via Today. He was just 35 at the time, and after 2 decades of drinking, his body was literally falling apart. I was coughing up blood, he wrote. On the weekends, I would wake up and not know where I was or how I'd gotten there. Teutul was eventually saved by a promise to his wife to get sober. I'm a man of my word, he continued. And my word is my ironclad bond, and that was what I was going to do. The future American Chopper star began attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and continued doing so for 9 years, never missing a single session and never picking up a drink again. So viewers, please like this video and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.